Trewithahoody, and this is episode 30. Let's get into it. I think I'm gonna just go straight to the tower. I already have the items that I need. I probably don't need any more, but yep, but now we can finally get into the towers, so I'm interested to see how that's gonna be. I'm serious. I feel like some of these bodies... Yeah, I was like, 'cause that's Rex again. Or at least I think I already revived that one before. Yeah, I guess I should have just...
Wait, you?
Nines, we've been expecting you.
Okay.
The two of us will take things from here. You need to open the door to the tower.
What are you doing here?
Thomas?
What are you talking about?
Come on, Nines. Hack in all you can.
None of this makes any sense!
We'll explain everything once we're inside.
Oh, they're moving.
What's this barrier?
Analysis. It is part of a closed defensive system.
Well, how do I break it down?
Hypothesis. Unit 9S could permit its subconsciousness data to lose control. The resulting energy surge has an acceptable probability of temporarily paralyzing the barrier.
That's almost as bad as not going in at all!
What happened?
It's the barrier. Can't do anything! The wall's got us so
Enough!
locked out!
Devil and I will burst in no matter what!
But if you do that, your circuits will... Devil!
Break this.
Alert. Records were... Alert. Data records discovered for units Dolova and Pop... Papa... Or sorry. Popola. Do you wish to open the data now or later? I guess so. I guess... Are we about to play as them? A dusty wind kisses my cheeks. Buried in sand, we press forward one step at a time. We have nowhere else to go, after all. Because our models, Divola and Popola models, are defective. When we first woke up, there were still people. They had flesh, egos, emotions, souls, and yet, and they issued us a single order: function as observers of Project Gestalt. This is the sole reason for this is the sole mission of the twin Dova and Popola models. It is the only reason we exist at all. We were the latest model, though many companions shared our appearance. There was a sparkle in all of our eyes, a sense of pride having been entrusted with humanity's future. And yes, there was anxiety as well. But we existed as pairs. We shared destiny's burdens as pairs, and because of that, all hesitations were swept away. Each pair was given their own cities of observation areas. We were ordered to guide the replicants with our own hands. All for the sake of the promised time that we would one day arrive. We were the only ones who could handle such a duty. We were observers after all. Watch out! Dova staggers, falls in the soft yet forgiving sand. I hurried to her side and sigh with relief when I find that she's not seriously hurt. Are you alright? Sorry, sis. I guess I spaced out there for a bit. She smiles. The same worry face I know as well, as she rubs absently at her leg. It is wrapped in a white bandage. Your bandage is coming undone. Here, let's change it. Let me change it. It's alright, Papola. Come on, we have to go before we lose the light. We won't be going anywhere if the sand gets into that thing. Now quit whining and hold still. I'll be quick. Devola grunts, turns away. I take it as consent. Soon we are resting in the shade of a nearby rock as I pull the bandage free. Artificial skin, torn and bloodied, peeked out from beneath the bandage. Judging by Devola's current lack of ambulatory control, I imagine the circuitry underneath has been damaged as well. Taking a deep breath, I check the circuitry to see if it can be replace the bandage. Probably check the circuitry. I guess you can do that once you're actually out of the sand. I'll check. As expected, wiring in the nerve circuitry has been damaged. Replacing it will require new connectors, as well as some tools, none of which is easy to find in a desert. Sorry about this, sis. That weary smile again. It kills me every time. Don't you dare apologize. Don't you dare apologize. You've done nothing wrong. I calmly change the bandage, trying not to let my worries show. I make it as tight as possible so no sand can slip inside. It's all I can do until I can get the proper materials. But that's going to be a tall order considering the current condition. I'm sorry, sister. Okay, now you're apologizing? Both apologizing while listening to each other apologize isn't necessary. It's kind of funny in a way, such trivial exchange under such conditions. We laugh together. The sound echoes out across the desert before being stolen by the cool event evening one. There has to be some way to prevent relapse. Tvola's sharp voice echoes through our private quarters. You must be quiet, sister. The replicants are here. Shh. They wouldn't understand even if they did. That might be true, but regardless. Annoyed at my hesitation, Tvola crossed her legs and scowled. The dark scrawl took another victim, she says. That's three this month. It spreads way too fast. Let's wait and see what happens. I'm tired of hearing you say that. She shouts, making me jump. Just a little. Oh, I'm sorry. She shouts, making me jump just a little, but enough for her to notice, seeing that her eyes suddenly open wide. I'm sorry. It's not your fault. I shouldn't lash out like that. It's okay, I understand. It's all going wrong. Sorry. It's all going wrong. You can feel it too, right? When I was first assigned to Project Gestalt, I was over the moon with pride. But now my chest hurts just to think about it if it were to fail. Before we knew it, the replicants had gained a sense of self, and the Black Skull started raging out of control. It moved too fast, so fast. Like when? Papaloa and I go to the observation room and act like it was all okay. We talk to the replicants as if we didn't have a care in the world. But at night, we just hold each other and share the horrors of it all. I'm glad you were here with me, murmurs Papola. I couldn't have handled being an observer alone. We were to endure it because we had each other, I softly replied. Did the humans see this coming? Is this why they made a twin model? Were they really so clever? Were they really so cruel? They couldn't have done this by I couldn't have done this by myself. I would have descended into madness. I simply couldn't bear such a burden alone. When I get the chance, I'm going to try to contact another city, she says. Maybe these abnormalities are a localized phenomenon. I pray that's the case, I reply. Even if we were of no use even if we're of no use ourselves, things will still work out if the other observers can pull through. Don't worry, it's going to be okay. But it wasn't okay. Nothing was okay. All thanks to the pair of Devola and Popola models from another town. The wind rubs my cheeks. The sands grazed my skin. It grew cold out there. We walked with renewed purpose, hoping to make up for lost time. Devola loses her balance every now and then. It gets bad after a while. I slip myself under my arm. I slip myself under her arm as she won't fall again, and we press on. If your legs are alright. Is your leg alright? Well, I doubt I'll be dancing anytime soon, but yeah, it's fine. She smiles and says this. She smiles and says this, but I can tell she doesn't have much left. And yet she continues to smile. Also, I won't worry. I remember when our resistance allies injured her leg. I was furious, beyond fury. I wanted to scream, cry, lose myself in it. But then she smiled, and all of that rage just drifted away. I think we have the same face, yet such different smiles. One day I realized how she reminded me of the martyrs. It's seen in old records. That was the day we decided to leave our town forever. Project Gestalt ends. Our roles as observers ended on the Project Gestalt on the day Project Gestalt collapsed, all due to the actions of Devola and Popola's models from another town. With the original Gestalt loss, humanity was doomed to an inevitable extinction. Knowing this, we gathered what remaining replicant data we could find and launched it to the surface of the moon. And though success was as successful as finding a lost sand grain in the desert, we still had to attempt it. We still had to try. We were androids. You see, protecting humanity was our instinct. Our other androids, beholden to the same instinct, began to direct their hate at the Devola and Popola models who snuffed out humanity. It started small. A few offhanded remarks, the occasional glance. But even the smallest things have weight, and with enough of them combined, the weight eventually became a boulder. Emotions boiled, remarks became jeers, and even so, my sister and I were the perfect target for persecution. At first we simply accepted the fact that our friends turned on us. It was almost unforgivable, I suppose. We were observed for Project Gestalt after all. We were observers. And while we didn't cause it to fail, the people who did, well, they looked just like us. So we accepted it. We just took the resentment and scorn we endured. Because as crazy as it sounds, I think we actually felt responsible. We moved from town to town in an effort to avoid persecution. But in one such town, my seemingly infinite patience finally broke. My sister Devola met with unprovoked violence at the hands of a resistance member. She said something in response to his taunt. Something quiet. And though her words were ambiguous, he slashed her leg nearly in two. My vision narrowed. Everything went red. And then she smiled. It's okay. Sister, there's nothing we can do. But it was too late. My emotions were no longer in my control. I'm simply not strong enough to stand aside and let the most important person in my world come to harm. Devola and I left town that same day. Violence like that wouldn't stop. It was going to happen again. And it wouldn't be coming from just one person. Rather than let them kill us, we ran. I guess it was the greatest resistance I could muster. We lost the sun as the dark clouds gathered overhead. We continued our march. The cold wind blasts us, stealing what little body heat we have left. I smell rain in the air. We continue our march. Sometimes we hear animals howling in the distance. It makes us flinch every time. But we continue our march, because even this is better than suffering at the hands of our fellow androids. We must suffer. Why must we suffer this persecution? I know we're the same models as the androids who doomed humanity, so I understand that part. At least a little, anyway. But at the same time, we're not them. We're not the same. We are who we are. And that's Devola and Popola. We're who they were. That's how I felt when I saw Devola being hurt. I wanted to shout it at everyone. I wanted to scream. As far as I'm concerned, there's only one Devola. And for her, there's only me. No one can take the other places. Rain falls from the sky. It stimulates our senses, nerves, like cold needles. We need maintenance badly, but that's a pipe dream. No androids would dare help a pair of outcasts like us. Are you cold, Devola? I'm alright, as long as I am with you, sis. I feel the same. We press our bodies together and try to retain heat. It's cold now, much worse than the shearing heat of the midday. But we just smile at each other and keep pressing on. There's another camp on the other side of the desert, a new camp. If we can just get there, I can finally fix Devola's leg. And yet, I wonder if there's anywhere on the planet that would take us in. What's wrong? It's nothing. Don't worry about it. I do what I can to suppress my anxiety in my chest and keep walking. The rain grows worse. It lashes at us without pause. Is this our punishment? I reach out and touch Devola's cheek. As long as we have bodies to support one another, as long as I have someone with whom to share my fate, then I'll press on no matter what happens to me. Because I won't ever stop protecting her. I won't stop. No one stops. For that is the fate we twin androids have been assigned. The failure to manage the area resulted in the collapse of the Gestalt system, which led to the decimation of the human race. Due to this discovery of its instability, the twin system was removed from future android production designs. Following that incident, Devolo and Popola models were not dismantled. However, in order to prevent further unexpected behavior, they underwent a memory wipe. Failure. They were programmed to generate constant feelings of guilt.
That is all that remains from their personal record during the era in which they were referred to as administrators.
I see.
Query: why do the androids Devila and Popola seem to prefer death over surviving alone? There was a very high probability that at least one could have escaped.
I hope you never have to understand.
Affirmative. Query: why does this tower possess an entrance at all? All material transport takes place via aerial vehicles. It is irrational for an infiltration route to be so easily accessible. Hypothesis: entrance is a trap.
I don't care. I just have to kill them all. Corrupted Yorha units.
It's like, was one of them a 2B model? I guess I can save real quick. So I'm assuming the big boss at the top of this tower is gonna be a Devola and a Popola model, I guess. Kind of.
Hello, and thank you for choosing Tower System Service. We're so pleased you chose to visit Tower.
Damn.
2B models? I'm glad I got to see you here. I truly am. I'll tear you apart. Every last one of you!
Oh shit.
Still a few stragglers, huh?
Or no. I'm assuming one of the models.
Alert. The structure known as the tower has opened its gate.
Let's check it out.
So you're... I'm assuming Poppy and or not Poppy. Popola and Nope, okay, no. Sucks.
A2, right? We went ahead and opened the tower. 9S is already inside.
I see.
Say, did we manage to help?
You did.
I think 9S might die in this episode.
This is a Yorha corpse.
Hypothesis. The corpse is likely a result of Yorha Unit 9S's advance through the area.
Let's go. What's the purpose of this structure?
Unknown. Proposal. Gather additional data.
Someday I need to teach you how to be helpful.
Yeah, what happened to all the 2B models?
hypothesis. It is a representation of a library.
What's that?
A library is a data storage facility constructed by past human civilizations.
I suppose we have to hack in to look at the data, yeah? Help me out, Pod.
Affirmative. Hacking interface access rights granted to Yorha Unit A2.
Peachy.
Dang. This is not a time limit. Unit storage records. Eve storage unit records, Yora communications, Yora server, human server.
This tower looks like a data gathering system for the machines. Human server records, outline, protected human servers, filtration, dummy protection, installation maps, CG block, GI block, genetic storage, warehouse location. These records are from the human server on the moon. The machines hacked that deep into the system, huh?
Health records, class 1 patient, Yona, x-ray, chest x-ray, no abnormalities, heart echo, no abnormalities, C1, continue chronic renal failure, diagram, no vomiting, preservation plan, the patient's condition makes further treatment impossible. A report will be submitted to the management committee detailing courses of actions in the event of patient's death, focusing primarily on how the information is to be manipulated with respect to the original. As backup in the event of sudden worsening of patient's condition, she is to be assigned 5 additional doctors.
Some records on old humans. Damn it, this is useless. There's too many of them. Huh? Operational summary of model number 2 in Project Yorha. There's data.
I can't stop. I have to keep fighting.
Alert. Virus detected in locomotion region. High probability that infection source is transplanted parts from corrupted units. Proposal. Hack into self and eliminate virus.
On it.
Functionality restored.
Okay, not where I was supposed to go. Serious, how are people's bodies?
9S. Your heart unit 9S. Welcome. The tower. Welcome to the tower.
You bastards!
Because you made it this far, we have a special announcement just for you.
We'll reveal it once you destroy all the machine life forms here.
Well, I guess that explains the dead bodies. Okay, cool.
This is Project Yorha. That means all of us. To be...
Now you know everything. Do you still wish to fight? We are conceptual human personalities created within the machine network. We cannot be destroyed. Your Unit 9S. Your attack is meaningless. Your existence is meaningless.
Shut up! Keep them coming. I'll destroy them all. And this tower!
I assumed I was gonna be able to ride one of them. Damn.
disrupt the enemy's logic circuits, causing a computational delay.
Meaning what?
Do not destroy the enemy.
Huh?
Striking at the logic circuit requires a certain number of enemies to remain extant for a certain period of time.
Oh, what the hell?
The enemy's processing speed has consciousness saturation rate 30%. Consciousness data saturation rate 60%. Hypothesis. The enemy's defensive system is prompting an evolution of its logic. Consciousness data saturation rate 90%.
We are one. Yet we are one. We are fire, and yet we are human. We are embodiment of the perfect.
Hypothesis. The enemy has become aware of the diversity of life. Consciousness data saturation rate 100%. Hypothesis. The enemy's consciousness has begun to fracture.
We need more evolutionary pressure. If we allow this android to continue living, we can create even more hardship for ourselves. Overcoming the crisis this creates will present an opportunity for our kind to evolve even further. We disagree. This android is dangerous. It must be destroyed immediately. Those who would doubt our victory are enemies. Do you truly think you can win?
What the?
Analysis. The saturated consciousnesses are now in conflict with each other.
They're acting like humans.
past memories.
This tower is a giant cannon that's aimed at the human server on the moon. If we don't do something, all of humanity's remaining data will be destroyed.
So what? None of it matters. Or didn't you know? We aren't required in this world anymore. Humanity is extinct. That moon server you're so worried about was invented to give us androids something to fight for. And Yorha was created to perpetuate the lie. But in order to make sure no one ever learned the truth, we were designed to be killed. They built a back door in the bunker and programmed it to activate after a certain amount of time. The commander, me, 2B, sacrificial lambs. All of us. Isn't that hilarious? Doesn't it make you laugh?
9S, we...
Shut up! You killed 2B. That's all we need to kill each other.
To be hated to keep killing you. It caused her so much pain. The 9S type is a high-end model. They knew you'd discover the truth eventually. But the model designation 2B was just a cover. The official designation is 2E. Number 2 type E. They were a special class of members designed to execute Yorha units. But you knew that, right, 9S?
Shut up! Shut up! What do you know? You don't know anything at all about us!
Proposal. Cease combat. Fighting her at this point would be
Pod
irrational
153. I order you to halt all logical thought and speech. This order shall remain in effect until you confirm the death of either myself or Unit A2.
Dang. So I was like, I think it's doing the thing that... Okay, I was actually hoping we were gonna jump between both of them during the fight, but I will be... I'll be A2. I guess I get a different ending if I play as... Oh, no.
going to repair 9S's logic circuits.
Acknowledged.
Tell me where to find the virus corrupting 9S.
Affirmative. Yorha Unit A2. Core data for 9S is stored ahead. Alert. Severe virus corruption. Probability of successful deletion extremely low.
I think I know a way.
The idea under consideration is not recommended. This pod is a Yorha tactical support unit. As such, it cannot approve of actions that would damage its supported unit.
You're not so bad, Pod. You know that?
Damn. Oh, fuck. I mean to do that.
I'll take care of everything. Pod. Take care of 9S.
What of you, A2?
I've still got something I need to do. You go ahead.
Acknowledge.
I'm sorry. I never quite realized how beautiful this world is. I'm coming, everyone. I'm coming.
I did not mean to stay. I did not mean to stay for. So this is probably like 2 episodes. This is like the length of 2 episodes. Oh my god. Dang. Yeah, I did not mean to stay on as long as I did. But yeah, I just kind of wanted to keep going. But do I have anything to say about this? Yeah. I probably should have. Did one of the side missions with Papola and Double, I think it was. I should have at least done that mission. I think I might have missed out on a chance to kind of learn more about their characters. Besides, you know, the backstory that we get. I wonder what at least for like the main story endings, I still have D and E to do, because I think that's all you really have to do, at least for the main stories. I guess let me make sure, even though there's no 26 endings. Just wanted to check, but yeah, A through E are the endings that I definitely wanted for the main story. It was a really good ending. To be. Yeah. One of the things happened, which was I wanted to see. Or well, one of the things I was wondering if like when me and when 9S and A2 fought, if we were just gonna switch between them. Honestly, I mean, yeah, I still think this was cool, but like, how interesting would that be where you're like trying to tussle between who should win the fight? And like both of their health bars are going over at the same time because you keep switching between them. And then at some point you have to choose which one you want to finish off whoever. Chapter select can now be accessed through the title menu. The debug menu can now be accessed by pressing R2 on the touchpad. Activate debug menu will disable all save functionality until you load another save. You can now use debug room. It can be accessed at the start menu. At the debug room, you can use the debug menu to freely place enemies. Armor A, B, camouflage goggles, 2A wig. Archive, machine research report. The Strange Resistance Woman has a new topic to talk about. Who was the Strange Resistance Woman? Talk to her at the Resistance camp to find out what it is. I don't remember there being a Strange Resistance Woman. Yeah, I was just curious. To freely place enemies, so what? Just like almost like a training mode where you can just fight whatever enemies you want to fight? Yeah. I was just curious. So yeah, basically like almost like a training mode. Chapter select. Okay, yeah, I'll stop here. And yeah, once again, thank you for watching this very long episode of Nier Automata, episode 30. But I hope you enjoyed it. See you in the next one. Later.